Oh my god, Sino's story quest just goes on forever, and I'm sure it's getting ready to end here, but I ran out of time in my last video, so...
So I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
Just talking about Calais.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidya Forest. Take care.
Just pieces out.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret.
Oh?
Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
But what about you, Sino?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes. But those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change. And no belief can completely resist the erosion of time. I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example, just as I gained courage from my own superiors, and my partner. I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know.
Oh? Well, he did save me in the pyramid. At the end when it was collapsing, he grabbed her and pulled her. And he made her run with him, like, faster. It was absurd.
There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them.
Well, that's the same for anyone, isn't it?
Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj. But I didn't share details with anyone. I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the Court of Desolation. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
Why are you coming on to me in the way that Albedo does? I hope you join me. What are you doing? Oh.
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago.
Oh?
A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora.
Uh-oh, the thing that Dory told us to give him.
I didn't remember owing anyone mora, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant on charges of provocation and disturbing the peace. Do you know anything about this?
Nope. Paimon has no idea what that could be.
Uh-oh. Venti or Sino? It's not like it matters. It's not like I'm gonna do it. Yeah. I haven't put a lot on his, that's why. I would have to put more than what I've been putting. I've been putting more of them onto Venti's, that's why.
By the way,
Oh yeah,
the merchant
he'll just say
I
it
didn't
again.
remember. Do you know anything?
Alright, I'm stuck on him. Alright, it's been fun. I do have more I could do. Let's see what this one, I'm running out of time for this one. So, is it Catherine in... Which Catherine is it? Shit. Is it the one in Sumeru or the one in Mondstadt? The one in Mondstadt. Hold on, though. Hold on. I need to come here for a minute. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get him because I put more of my wishes onto Venti's banner, and it's every 10, and I can't remember how much I have on each one right now. I would have to put more onto his, and I have no idea the amount of the number. Because I had gotten Candace and Sayu back to back off theirs, because I was going Venti, then Sino, then Venti, then Sino, and I was going back and forth like that, and I got them both right back to back. I think I had gotten Sayu off of Venti's and Candace off of Sino's. I even gotten Barbara and Ningguang as well, which is absurd. So that'd be 310, 410, 510, which would put it over. So if I did 3 bounties, it would put it over. Which would allow me just to get these. Or this. Huh. Well, if I got 4 more electro sigils somehow, I could go get 2 Entorn Fates and max out my Narukami tree. So I'm at level 50, which is the highest level. I only need 4 more to max it. But unfortunately, I've been having a hard time doing that. Seems like I can get Dendro sigils easily because the area is still new and I haven't explored it fully. So I'm able to get more of those sigils more easilier. As for the other sigils, I can't. How many do I got? Like 1? Yeah.
Let me just confirm.
Why are you so
Yes,
low?
all tasks on the checklist are complete. Traveler, Paimon, we are grateful for your assistance. Thank goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you. Who knows how we would have coped with all these commissions otherwise?
It was nothing. The last couple of days have been pretty busy, but it was all super easy stuff, like delivering and escorting goods. When we heard that you were short on people, we thought we were going to be in for another long and drawn-out adventure.
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher caliber than your recent assignments. However, this situation is unavoidable in Mondstadt at this time of year.
Huh? Why's that?
Probably because it's harvest season?
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits. And for the wine capital of Teyvat, it's also the all-important winemaking season.
Oh, I bet you D-Luke is rolling in the money.
Farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce, and all the major wine merchants are seeking to purchase top-quality ingredients to make new product.
Ah, well, no wonder we keep hearing people talking about wine these days.
Huh? What do you mean? Seriously?
Yes, I swear I'm not making this up. The acting Grandmaster wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry! We need to leave right now or we'll be late!
Hey, wait up!
Why do those 2 knights look so flustered?
No! Don't come up on me like that, you fucking freak!
Well, hello there. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. What a rare pleasure.
I'm also extremely weary of him because he's actually from Conria. He's a spy from Conria that was sent here. He's actually not even related to D-Luke. He's his adoptive brother. They're not related by blood at all. And he's from Conria. That's why his eye is the same.
Kaya! Just the person we need! Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonia's headquarters all of a sudden?
Why is the camera completely on his ass? Is our help required too?
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come to everyone's rescue.
It's also believed that Asmodee, the unknown god, took our Gnosis and gave it to him. He has R power, but I don't know if that's true or not.
All that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master. Acting Grand Master Jean will be convening a meeting in the main hall shortly to go through it.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again?
The Knights of Favonius received a letter from the Grand Master Varka, Barbara's father. I don't know, Jean's father.
Master of the Knights of Favonius? Isn't that Varka? The leader of that legendary expedition?
He's also Jean and Barbara's father, so...
So, what did Varka say in the letter? How's the expedition going? When are we getting back?
Well, I wonder if it's something horrible, like he's died.
Oh, so interested in our Grand Master all of a sudden? Never knew you were such a gossip.
Oh my fucking god.
It's only normal, isn't it? That you'd be curious too if there was someone you'd heard loads about but never met. Even Master Jean says he's a living legend. Oh, pretty hard not to get hyped up after hearing that. Besides, the expedition has been going on for ages, and we still never heard a single thing about what they're up to.
The acting Grand Master is very gracious in her appraisal. Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. I'll have to tell you about it sometime. Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, why don't you join me at headquarters? And we'll see what the letter says.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really what's going to happen, but supposedly Asmodee gave our gnosis to him, and underneath his eye patch, his other eye is orange, kind of like Asmodee's. And he has like a fluffy collar thing on his jacket, kind of like she does. Only his is blue, but yeah, he's from Conria. That's why his outfit's so fucking weird.
We do miss our honorary knight, after all. It's been quite a long time since your last visit.
Are you coming on to me? What the fuck's happening right now?
Sure, let's go and see what it's all about. Bye, Catherine! See you soon!
All right, take care now.
So Venti and Razor and Klee are supposed to be here? Because Klee is an honorary knight also. Why are you standing in the... Oh yeah, that's right, you're collecting money. For his sister that has, like, disease or something. Sarah, is that her name? Because he's there at night collecting the money, and she's there during the day praying for something. Doesn't that blind girl usually sit here? Yeah, I don't trust Kaya for shit. I mean, I have him. Everybody gets him. He's a free character.
Doesn't sound very good.
That lady, I'm like, I don't trust Kaya for shit. That doesn't sound very good. Yeah, not after I learned that back lore of him. I stopped trusting him once I figured that out. There's also like this artwork that's been going around for a long time of like the unknown god being behind him with her arms on either side of him, and he's holding our gnosis and his eye is orange. And he's like betrayed us. He gets our power. Her eyes are weird. Oh, okay, I see it now. It's just the lighting.
Like just about everyone's here.
Hey there, cutie. Paimon. I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Stop coming on to me. I will slap the shit out of you.
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the Adventurers Guild.
We ran into this bastard who we can't trust. I don't really care for Lisa too much, but when I found out that she wanted her vision because she doesn't have long to live, I was like, that's kind of depressing.
Oh, wow.
I started to sympathize a little with her.
So many people in the main hall at once before. Oh, Byron's getting kind of nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, all right? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious. It certainly won't be bad news.
Yeah, but watch it be bad news.
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The truth would be written all over his face.
So Mika's a new character that they haven't released. People keep saying he looks like a little chick. Not a chick as in a girl, a chick as in a chicken, because of his hair. He's like a little boy with blonde hair. You'll see.
Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase?
Yeah.
He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grand Master appointed him to be the core member of the frontline team. He's the one that brought back the letter.
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the Grand Master. Mika, please, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Yes, Master Jean.
Yeah, everybody was making fun of this kid. I've known about him for a while too. He's like a new player character that's not yet released.
Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment with the expedition team. I will now be reading Grandmaster Varka's letter aloud for you all.
God, that guy outside with whatever the fuck that is.
To the Knights of Favonius. Greetings, everyone. This is Varka.
This kid is clearly nervous.
The first thing I want to say to you all is, please put your minds at ease. The expedition is safe, and all of its members are accounted for.
Oh, that's fantastic news. My palms are sweating.
Mom's spaghetti.
May I continue?
Go ahead, Mika.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. The expedition forces are stationed here while we restock. I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past. I am still unable to disclose more than this, but suffice to say that you needn't worry about how our mission is progressing.
God, this kid is as if Ether and Barbara had a kid.
In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The Fatui Harbinger known as the Captain.
The Captain?
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent history. Nevertheless, the Captain was not hostile towards us on this occasion. Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat. Close parenthesis. The man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. He is as hard as iron for having the courage to challenge gods as an ordinary mortal. I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons. Open parenthesis. Don't get any ideas. Close parenthesis. Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlon 3 days ago.
Oh my God.
We'll be able to sleep much better now that we don't need to worry about him anymore. I will admit that some of his actions have helped us, but even then, he owed us at least that much. This year's Weinlese Fest must be kicking off in Mondstadt any day now. What a great pity that this year, once again, we will be unable to spend the festival together. Everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstadt, as well as the happy times we have spent with each and every one of you. I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival to the fullest. Have a few drinks on our behalf. The Dawn Winery's limited edition Weinlese Fest seasonal special will do nicely. May Lord Barbados bless Mondstadt, and may the wind carry our sentiments back to your side. Varka. P.S.
if you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain, well, I'm the Grand Master. There are 10 captains in the Knights of Favonius, but only one Grand Master. Ah ha 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 ha. His laugh, not mine. The letter ends here. Thank you, everyone, for your attention.
His laugh, not mine.
Thank you, Mika.
God, this kid is like if Ether and Barbara had a son. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Master Jean, I just noticed that there's something else written on the back of the last page. PPS. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa, the following is a message for you. This part seems to be from the Grand Master to Miss Lisa.
Oh, for me?
Uh-oh.
Seeing that it's a special message, Lisa, we'll discuss this in private. Everyone, as the Grand Master mentioned in his letter, the Vinelisa Fest is in just a few days. And how fortunate we are at this time to receive word that all is well with the expedition. Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Vinelisa Fest will nonetheless be a major event that all of Mondstadt is looking forward to. I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition, and also for the hardworking people of Mondstadt. And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax, and enjoy this long-awaited festival. That brings our meeting to a close. Dismissed.
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's captain? Who knows what that was about? But it must have been important. Fatui. The real big deal here is the Vinelisa Fest. Sounds like they'll have loads of free food and drink. Paimon wants to hear more.
Typical Paimon.
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello with so many people here.
Sounds good. All right, let's go.
Oh?
Hi there. You must be looking for Captain Kaya? Please, don't mind me.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Wait, but what? Oh, jeez, Captain Kaya, what should I say?
This kid is too shy for his own good.
Oh, Mika. How have you not changed one bit after being on the front line this long? You were just asking me about the Storm Terror incident, weren't you? Well, allow me to introduce you to the legendary Honorary Knight.
That's right, and also the legendary Paimon.
Hi there. You guys are so strong. I'm in awe. I have to go and report in with Captain Eula now. Please excuse me.
Oh my fucking god.
Aw, he just left. Well, that's too bad. Paimon was gonna ask him all about the expedition.
That is a pity, it really is. But don't take it the wrong way. The way he sees it, every pair of eyes in Mondstadt is focused squarely on you. Give it some time, and this will all sort itself out. Next time you see him, I'm sure you'll get along just fine. In fact, let me share a little secret with you. Try talking to him about exploring the wild. You'll win his trust in no time.
Okay.
Well, what do you think? Glad you tagged along this time? A little birdie told me that you'll be staying in Mondstadt for the Vinelisa Fest. Hope you enjoy yourselves.
A little birdie, huh? You don't mean my bird Azois who's flying next to me, do you? He didn't tell you anything! Liar! Ah! That's a serious offense that I just did just now. You're not supposed to attack a fellow knight.
Lisa, the Grandmaster's letter is just on the table. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now. If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while? We'll be celebrating the Vinelesa Fest very soon.
Considering I used to spend all my time in Inazuma, and then I've been hanging out at Sumeru a lot, I have nothing to do, so I guess I have no choice but to stay here.
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly recently.
Is it just me, or do Lisa's eyes appear to be glowing out of everything else in this room, and it's kind of fucking weird? They're just pop glowing, and it feels like she's staring at me. Not Lumin, I mean me. What the fuck?
Lisa, I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
Oh. I've missed everyone here, I guess. Not really, but I'll say that anyway.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. We have a lot of fond memories here.
Have you seen Venti? He's the only one I care about here.
Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Vinelesa Fest. Could you tell us more about it?
Yes, of course. The Vinelesa Fest is an ancient Mondstadt festival, just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom. In addition, it's the most important part of the fall. Each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's winemaking during the harvest season entices even the Animo Archon into attendance, being the great wine lover that he is. No matter where he is, he will transform into a soft breeze and return to his homeland.
But he's always here, though.
Yeah, that sounds like the Animo Archon, all right.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Vinelesa Fest originally began as a celebration to welcome Lord Barbados on his return. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until Windcoming Day during the following year's Vinelesa Fest. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
Richly bless? How?
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good question. But there's really no way of knowing. These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
How do the people here not know that Venti is their god? He's the one who's always like, don't tell them, shut the hell up. But what would they do if they knew it was him? Would they view him differently?
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days, Mondstadters will get into endless arguments over what kind of flower a Windbloom is.
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
She is fucking glowing, and I can't seem to understand why. Probably because everything's brown and saturated in here, and she's in bright fucking purple.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well, and the Vinelesa Fest remains a time for Mondstadters to share the joy of the harvest with one another as they partake of fine wines. This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return, Vinelesa Fest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side.
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be a traditional wine market during the festival period.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to trade in raw ingredients for winemaking. These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit beverages and food items for everyone to enjoy too. A lot of people also sell second-hand goods and handicrafts at the market. The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Wow, sounds pretty cool!
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience. Now, Lisa, what was the Grand Master's message to you about?
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
Razor?
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom.
But Varka was the one who gave him his name, though.
He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his Lupico, which means family.
Yes, that was as much as I knew as well. But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's parents left for him. He says it's time to give the box to Razor.
Does this mean the Grand Master knew Razor's parents?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use a sword. No, the connection between them goes back much further.
Wow! Well, come on! Let's go find Razor! He'll be pretty excited to find out something about his true parents.
Probably not, though. Lisa, there's something worrying you.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it?
Your eyes don't escape my gaze. It's creepy how she keeps staring at me, and it's kind of freaking me out. Because everything in this room is brown. That's why the plants are put around to try to make it brighter, but it just doesn't work. The only thing that pops in here is her, and it feels like she's just gazing into my mind.
For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one.
See how
even
bright
for
her
the
eyes
most
are?
well-adjusted.
It's creeping me out. Stop.
By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether he's ready for this or not?
He probably isn't.
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the most appropriate time.
Well, Varka is, the Grand Master is Jean's father, so that's probably why she's like, well, I know my father best. I don't know why they changed her outfit, but I can't remember if the squares on the side of her leg were always skin colored. I think they were solid white before. I think I've said this before, too. There's people mad because apparently if you put the camera under her ass when she's climbing, they got rid of the shadows, so her ass isn't as defined. And then in the front, near the V, they changed the shadow markings as well, so it's not as detailed. I guess there are people complaining about it. That's why they even covered up her shirt, and she has a button-up shirt now instead of the one she used to have. I guess they were saying the game was too sexist, which is kind of stupid because Honkai Impact, their characters have like the biggest breasts you've ever seen that are barely covering anything. But because Genshin Impact is widely known more, I guess, and people of all ages play this, they had to tone down the sex appeal.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties. Can I leave you to break the news to Razor?
Which is stupid, though. Why would they cover Jean's chest, but not Lisa's? Look at her fucking top. What the fuck?
He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear about this from you.
Alright.
Thank you, sweetie.
Stop staring at me. You're freaking me out.
Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support they can get.
What are you hinting at? All the love! I will not. I will slap the fucking shit out of you. I pair her with Child anyway. What's wrong with you?
Is there something else you would like to discuss?
About that kid.
Mika tells me that rather than rejoining the expedition party, Grandmaster told him to return to his post in Eula's reconnaissance company after delivering the letter. Land surveyors are usually situated in the vanguard of an army on the move, and are tasked with exploring previously uncharted territory. It looks like the expedition must have entered into a much less intense phase. Have you had the chance to speak with Mika yet? When he's with people he hasn't met before, he tenses up and stands bolt upright. I really wish he had a little more self-confidence. Is there something else you would like to discuss? There is still some preparation to do, but don't worry, everything's on track. Actually, while we're on the topic, I have an assignment I'd like to give you. Namely, enjoy the festival to the fullest. Any objections?
No.
Is there something else you would like to discuss? It was good of Mika to bring the letter back all this way. Knowing that everyone is safe and sound is the best encouragement I could ask for. Still, I hadn't counted on the captain making an appearance. The Grand Master has a rather unconventional way of describing things. But even then, I've never heard him give such high recognition to anyone before. If you ever encounter the captain on your own journey, be on your guard. He is not someone to be underestimated. Is there something else you would like to discuss? Goodbye. I wish you a very pleasant Vinelisa Fest.
As his teacher, I have a duty to give him the best education and guidance that I can. I'll make sure I'm prepared by the time you get back. Go on now, cuties. I'll leave Razor in your hands.
Stop this. Stop this. I'm so used to that door automatically opening that when it doesn't, I'm like... Are you gonna say anything different to me?
Well, what do you think? Glad you tagged along this time? A little birdie told me that...
That is twice I've swung at him now. I'm gonna face a dual offense. He's gonna be like, she tried to attack me twice. I don't trust you and your lies. I know who you really are. You backstabbing traitor. He's from Conria. You can't trust that fucking shit. I can't.
Razor's usually around Wolvendom, right? How do you think he'll react after hearing about this?
He's gonna lose his shit. He's gonna flip a table, throw it on the ground, and start it on fire. It's possible. He's probably gonna be like, what the f... Look at Celestia, it looks even closer than it normally is. What the fuck? It's funny, I saw people in a thing a while back arguing about where it's closer from. Can you not... Can you... No, this isn't working. There's people saying, oh, you can see it closer from Mondstadt, and there's people, no you can't, and there's people, yes you can, and there's people saying it's right above Fontaine. Fontaine people see it closer, because it's farther away in Inazuma, and even further away in Sumerus, and even farther in Liyue, so it is kind of closer in Mondstadt, because I can see it right now. Because supposedly, see we're here, like Inazuma is way the fuck over here. We're further from it, and then Sumeru is even further in the opposite direction. Like, see what I mean? And then Liyue is pretty small, but Mondstadt is the closest to it because Celestia's like right around here somewhere above Fontaine. You can see it behind those trees. Whoa, what the hell? Trap.
Hey, look! It's a hunting trap. It looks like the ones that the hunters from Springvale use.
She's staring down at it so menacingly. Electro.
Huh? What is it?
There are traces of Electro near it.
Electro energy? Paimon wonders if it could be Razor. But Paimon thought he was pretty good at avoiding the hunters. Well, anyway, let's follow the traces of Electro and see where they lead.
God, it goes far.
Look, there's another trap up ahead. And can you feel that Electro energy too?
Mm-hmm. Look at how far it goes, look. Like, if I make her stop. Look.
Electro traces lead deep into Wolvendom. Let's keep going.
Well, normally I like to use the Electro Traveler, but I switched it to Dendro because I was in Sumeru. I probably should have changed it back, but whatever.
Razor! Are you there?
Why did her voice sound so funny then? What was that?
All right, the last trap has been set. Razor, thanks for coming with me all this way.
It's okay. My legs are strong.
What is it, Razor?
He smells us.
It smells familiar. Friend, from far away.
Oh, and it's Drift too! Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
Isn't Draft Diona's father?
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars, protect everyone.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you. Paimon remembers you used to hide away from the hunters.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were able to get through Wolvendom without anyone getting hurt.
Helping everyone, helping Lupical makes me happy. But much talking. Very tired now.
It's still a sign of progress.
Yeah! But, actually, we came here today because we have some really important news.
You tell Razor about Varka's letter.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real parents?
I want to know, but don't want to know.
So you do want to know, but at the same time you don't want to know? Oh, sounds complicated.
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things.
Seems like you have something to say.
Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like I've come to understand him a little over the time we've spent together. Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that his fear of the unknown is overwhelming everything else he's feeling. I'm a father myself, so I know a thing or two about kids. You know, when Diana was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards, as if she was worried that I might abandon her.
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. That's not my only concern, though. Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress, one step at a time. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and where he's going.
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Maybe all mature adults think like this, huh? Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She said it's more about trusting other people and in your own instincts. What do you think?
You have to face this sooner or later. I will be there for him as a friend through this.
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on makes me feel much better about this whole thing.
Paimon, how about this? Tell Paimon how you plan to approach the situation.
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting.
Watch him, like, be gone. Or no. Razor?
Hey, Razor. So, what are your thoughts?
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like being stabbed by a wolf hook.
What do you think of Varka?
Varka? Tall, very strong, likes to laugh.
Then do you trust Varka?
Yes, trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now, busy with important work. I miss him.
So you see Varka as your true father then?
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made sure he found room on the back to add a note for Lisa. He specifically told her to give you the things that your parents left for you. That means that he thinks the items have a special meaning for you. But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon, Lisa, and all your other friends will always be here for you.
Don't worry, everything will be fine.
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Okay, thank you. I decide I want to go with you to see teacher.
That's the spirit, kiddo. Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly myself. I'd better try and get plenty of father-daughter time in before the Fine Lazy Fest starts.
Bye, Drax. See you again next time.
Yeah, 'cause he's gonna go drink and Deanna doesn't like alcohol, so... Woo! Man, the way I was sitting was making my foot go numb, and now it's like really starting to hurt. That weird sound of supposed to be birds in the background is fucking weird. What was that about? Oh man, that numbness in my right foot is really starting to hurt. 'Cause the way I was sitting made my whole damn fucking foot go numb all the way up my ankle and halfway up my leg. And it, like, really hurts. You know, it's funny, when I was younger, when my foot or my leg would go numb, it never used to hurt. But now that I'm older, it hurts horribly, painfully. Even my left foot's kind of going numb a little bit. I have bad circulation. I have a point in the back of my leg, particularly on my left side, but also kind of my right, that leads to my sciatic nerve. If I sit a certain way and it pushes on it, I get instant numbness in my legs. And I always have to readjust how I'm sitting. And I have been sitting turned a little bit, so that probably has something to do with it. I might have to stand up and try to turn over. Sitting the wrong way and it's putting me in a lot of pain. That numbness fucking hurts. I like how she materialized.
Lisa, we brought Razor.
That box is bigger than I thought it'd be.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to see the box.
Uh-oh.
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already?
Why is it so fucking sparkly in this room? That look on her face, uh-oh.
Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes, I am sure.
Is it gonna have anything in it, though?
Oh, this is just a pile of junk. Paimon thought there'd at least be a letter or something.
These are all the things he had when he was a kid?
Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time, Varka might be getting mixed up between different boxes?
There is a scent.
A scent? What kind?
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent.
Your parents?
Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Incredible. You still remember scents from all the way back in your childhood.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantages. Oh, let's see what other leads we can find. This woolen hand puppet looks kind of wonky. Guess it must be handmade, huh? Is this a part from a ruin guard? Wait. Hey, look. This wine bottle is still half full. And there's a note stuck on it. 1,000. 1,000 wind wine.
Oh, so it's a bottle of 1,000 wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Of course. 1,000 wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadters ever learned to make. Or so they say. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to ensure it comes out tasting the same each time. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable, consistent tasting products. That's why you'll almost never see 1,000 wind wine in the markets or taverns. In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle themselves.
That must mean there's something pretty important about it. Oh, Paimon good knows. Why don't you open it up and take a whiff? Maybe it'll tell you something.
Okay.
Okay.
He seems really in the zone. And is that a smile?
Find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like many things all mixed together. But things in wine smell different.
Even you can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do when we try something and it doesn't work?
Try another way.
That's right. You still remember what I taught you. Oh, it's almost the Vine Lisa Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in Mondstadt. Surely someone will know a thing or two about Thousand Wind wine.
Which is how Venti comes into picture, because he's an animal archon who lives for thousands of years, and he always drinks wine, so he will know.
Oh, great idea!
Will Venti be coming?
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay. Ask many people. I will try.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolves for draft.
We'll be there with you, just like we promised.
Okay, then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupacall about Human Mother and Human Father.
Great! See you at the opening ceremony.
2 days, holy fuck.
As Razor's teacher, I'm so happy to see him taking this first step. And you must be tired from running around trying to find Razor. Why don't you rest here a while? I'll make you a nice cup of tea.
Rest here?
As
Really?
Razor's teacher, and
Let
you
me
must be
see.
tired.
Hold on. Let me see if it'll let me do it. Why this chair, not that other one? Yeah, no, we need to wait. I probably have to go outside. Or do I wait in here? Ah, fuck. Should I stay in here? I'll go outside. She's becoming one with the door. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot for me to do. I was trying to hurry and finish some things, so we finished the main Archon story, and we did Sino's story. I still have Yelan's active for now, but I can't really do that just yet, because I want to do this. As for hers, doesn't have a time limit, this one does. So, we'll have to wait it out. Wait it out like it's cross-Tekken. Well, they give you 2 days in game time, so you can go do other shit, but I have too many other world quests active, and I don't want to accept anymore and have it lock me out. This game tends to do that. If you accept a certain quest, it'll lock you out of another one. I don't feel like getting locked out of anything. You know, I've gotten better at walking across that. I used to fall all the time. Wait. Did I not wait long enough? I hope I didn't pass it. Because I did wait 2 days. Oh, God. Ah! It's like Venti disappeared me. Can you imagine if he just, like, his hands rose up and just grabbed her and just fucking crushed her? Oh. Oh, there are balloons everywhere now. Weird. Then the Fatui booked the whole place out. Yeah, already has one. Where is it? All the way over there. I should have jumped from a higher spot. Shit. Well, she did tell me out by Cider Lake. She did tell me. She did say that. I was too busy thinking about getting crushed by the Venti statue. I must have forgotten.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience.
That load.
I am pleased to announce that this year's Vinelesa Fest has officially begun.
Wow, this whole area looks different.
We hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent wines and experience the joy of the harvest.
I like wind chimes. I have like 20 something of them around my room. I could probably hit one so you can hear it. There you go. So I like that wind flower there on the left.
When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony to welcome the Animo Archon Barbados back home.
But he's been amongst you all this time. It's hilarity.
Let the wind lead.
I have that flower in my player home, that plant with the red.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already!
So many people.
He's not used to it.
Come on, let's sneak out of here. There's someone we gotta find.
Find? Who?
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves nothing more than drinking, so he might actually be able to help.
Yeah. Don't know why I reacted that way. Should I avoid him? Like... Enjoying the flowers. They match the sky. They glow. My god. Hey. Don't move for a moment. Fuck. No, 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 no. Don't move.
Take ingredients for wine.
Next time, be sure to make a proper appointment.
I didn't mean to switch out the Electro Archon. God, the lag. I'm having a hard time. Hold on. I'm like, don't move. I want to see if she'll do it. But I should probably have a low angle. Is this low enough? Come on. Come on. Not the book, please. Yanfei, what the fuck? She looks so perplexed. She's like, it doesn't say anything about the Animal Archon being a complete drunk. Come on, I want you to do the thing. I want to see how... Because he's short. I want to see how low she gets on him. Don't take what I just said out of context.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
I'll remind you again. Oh, my neck and my right shoulder hurts. Are you gonna do it or not? Come on. Please touch him. Yanfei. Okay. Well, it's not as low as I thought she was gonna get.